everyone, welcome to our channel, Sip and Seek. This is the second episode of our Icewine Festival Discovery Pass series. In our first stop, we took you to Enniskillen Winery, the pioneer of Canadian Icewine. For our second stop, we arrived at Rief Estate Winery. This is another estate that played a crucial role in the creation of Canada's very first ice wine, founded by the Rief family from Germany. This winery carries the legacy of a winemaking family with over 500 years of history. So now, let's step into this centuries-old winemaking heritage together, taste the wines they proudly present, and discover the craftsmanship and philosophy behind their art of winemaking. The logo of Rief Estate Winery is quite interesting in its design. At the bottom, there is a tricolor shield, and above it are red, white, and blue elements. At first, we even thought the founder of Rief Estate Winery might have come from France, since these colors are often associated with France. However, we were not sure why these three colors were used. But in general, a shield usually represents family, lineage, and the protection of one's own heritage and legacy.
Do you mind if I take video? Come towards the ice wine. Yeah. So
Rief Estate Winery is located right next to Enniskillen Winery. The two are very close to each other, and both are situated in the Niagara River Valley region. The story of the Rief family can be traced back to 1636 in the small town of Neustadt in Germany's Rhine Valley. The Rief family in Germany has a long-standing winemaking tradition, spanning 12 generations. In 1936, Wilhelm and Linda Rief were married, becoming the 11th generation of winemakers in the family. Their son, Ewald Rief, was born in Germany in 1937. In 1977, at the age of 40, Ewald Rief brought this winemaking tradition to Canada. On the fertile lands along the Niagara River, he purchased 125 acres of vineyards, beginning a new chapter. After 6 years of careful cultivation, the vineyard gradually began to reveal its potential. Rief Estate Winery officially opened in 1983, becoming one of the earliest family-owned wineries in the Niagara region. About 10 years later, his nephew, Klaus Rief, the president of Rief Estate Winery, right now followed the same path as his uncle. Klaus was born and raised in Neustadt, Germany, where he spent much of his childhood learning the art of winemaking. In 1978, he visited his uncle Ewald in Niagara and quickly fell in love with the charm of the land and its beautiful scenery. After that, he began to pursue winemaking more seriously, and in 1984, he enrolled at one of Germany's top winemaking schools, Geisenheim University. After graduating in 1987, Klaus Rief took over the winery. He brought with him advanced winemaking techniques and a strong commitment to sustainability. He emphasized the importance of the vineyard and the role of terroir in winemaking. Guided by the philosophy that great wine begins in the vineyard, he helped bring Rief wines onto the global stage. Rief Estate Wineries. Wines have won numerous awards, a testament to their outstanding quality. These include being named Canada's Winery of the Year in 1999. In 2014, at the International Wine and Spirit Competition in London, their 2012 Vidal Icewine won a gold medal. In both 2017 and 2018, Rief Estate Winery was once again honored with the title of Canada's Winery of the Year at the International Wine and Spirit Competition. As you step into Rief Estate Winery, the first thing that catches your eye is the tasting bar in the front hall. Right beside it, you'll find the tasting menu impressively extensive. There are around 20 red wines, 15 whites, about 10 ice wines, and a selection of roses, bringing the total to nearly 50 to 60 wines to explore. But what truly stands out is the design of the tasting bar itself. It's simple, clean, and elegant, no unnecessary decoration. Just smooth wooden surfaces and a spacious layout that invites you to slow down and focus on the wine. As you walk past the front hall, you enter another tasting room that feels even more intimate and full of character. At the center stands a large wooden table, beautifully crafted, with legs made from oak barrels, a subtle nod to the winery's deep connection to tradition. Along the walls, shelves are filled with a wide variety of wines, each bottle telling its own story. You'll also notice decorative oak barrel pieces, adding warmth and texture to the space. It's not just a place to taste wine, but a space that invites you to slow down, take it all in, and truly feel the spirit of the winery. The staff also introduced us to one of their most unique creations, a special cocktail made by blending brandy with Cabernet Sauvignon grape juice. It's a fascinating combination, the richness and warmth of the brandy meet the fresh, vibrant fruit character of the Cabernet Sauvignon, creating a smooth yet lively profile. You get gentle notes of ripe berries, a hint of sweetness, and a soft, warming finish. It's approachable, well-balanced, and surprisingly refreshing, a creative twist that really showcases the winery's playful side. This discovery tasting takes place in a truly unique setting, located in the underground cellar of the winery. As you step inside, the atmosphere immediately changes. Above you, the ceiling is filled with soft blue LED lights, scattered like stars in the night sky. It creates a calm, almost dreamlike feeling, as if you've entered a hidden world beneath the vineyard. Surrounding you, all four walls are lined with oak barrels, adding warmth, depth, and a strong sense of tradition. The wood, the aroma, and the texture all remind you that you're inside a working winery, where time and craftsmanship come together. In the center of the room, there are 4 tasting tables, neatly arranged, allowing small groups to enjoy a more personal and focused tasting experience. During the tasting, we were offered 3 different samples: a Vidal Icewine, a sparkling Chardonnay, and a sparkling cocktail made by blending sparkling wine with ice wine. We chose the sparkling Icewine cocktail. It's a very interesting creation that brings together 2 completely different styles in one glass. The bubbles in this cocktail are fine and delicate, rising in a steady, elegant stream. They form a soft, almost silky mousse at the top, giving the drink a light and lively texture.
Pulled pork sandwich. Can we have a pulled pork?
For the food pairing, we were served a pulled pork sandwich. It's a classic comfort-style dish made with slow-cooked pork that's tender, juicy, and slightly smoky, often mixed with a rich barbecue-style sauce. The meat is shredded and piled into a soft bun, creating a combination that is savory, slightly sweet, and full of depth. The sparkling wine and ice wine cocktail adds freshness, crisp acidity, and lively bubbles, while the ice wine contributes rich sweetness and intense fruit concentration. Together, they create a beautifully balanced contrast, bright, refreshing on the palate, yet layered with honeyed, tropical fruit notes from the ice wine. What makes it interesting is how well the pulled pork sandwich pairs with the sparkling ice wine cocktail. The richness and smokiness of the pulled pork are beautifully balanced by the sweetness of the ice wine, while the sparkling wine adds freshness and acidity to cut through the fattiness. Together, they create a dynamic contrast: bold, savory flavors from the sandwich, and bright, refreshing sweetness from the drink, making each bite and sip feel more vibrant and well-rounded. Overall, our visit to Rief Estate Winery was a truly enjoyable experience. From the family's long winemaking heritage to the beautifully designed tasting rooms, every detail reflects both tradition and creativity. We explored a wide selection of wines, tasted unique creations like the sparkling ice wine cocktail, and enjoyed thoughtful food pairings that highlighted the character of their wines. More than just a tasting, it felt like a journey through history, craftsmanship, and passion, all set in the heart of Niagara's wine country. If you like our video, please subscribe, click thumb button, and leave a comment. Your support means a lot to us. See you in the next video.